I felt a bit sad leaving Mario and his olive trees, but there was a new epic stage waiting for me. Castiada Tertenia. Without doubt, the route is of a unique beauty. Quite a long stage. There was some climbing, good climbing. What I felt the most was the strong wind for about 90% of the ride. Strong wind tires me more than climbing, and I need to drink a lot of water. My mouth was dried all the time. Stage number 6. I am pedaling from Castiadas. I've done about 20 kilometers. It's so far pretty flat, but I'm reaching the hill soon, as you can see. It's a farmland, and we are not far from the sea either, probably about 1 kilometer. And today it's pretty chilly. The wind is not so hot. I guess we are around 17, 18 degrees at the moment. But I'm dressed properly, so nice. The surrounding is beautiful. The wind, as you may hear, is pretty strong. It's like climbing. But it's a beautiful day. Another beautiful day from the Vintage Traveler. Another great memory of this ride, of this stage, is when I lost my way. I don't ride with GPS, just with some initial understanding, and the rest I go with the feeling. I love really to explore and not to depend too much on the new technology, but really like the old time. Go and trust. Firstly, I realized I end up in a highway. That was no fun. Get to pass a couple of tunnels and I was without light in the bicycle. So I decided to use my mobile phone lights. As soon as I could, I left the highway, and all of a sudden I found myself in a beautiful valley with a lot of orange trees, full of oranges. Even though it was no season, it was let's say it was at the end of orange season, but it was still a lot attached to the tree. Wow, what a day! All of a sudden I found myself in the what I call orange valley. Look, here basically this area, which is very big, is full of orange trees. Now we are at the end of the season. I saw some farmers still collecting. I guess there are a few left, like in this tree. This tree is on the road and looks like nobody picked up. But if you look from one side and to the other side, also the other side of the road is full. I don't know how many hectares of orange trees there are here, but it's amazing. No wonder why I've been eating oranges all the time, and they are so juicy, so wonderful. So, in the middle of nowhere, I have no idea where I am. I guess I am on the right track because there are not many roads here, so I may not be wrong. There are not many cars passing by. This is one. Here is my baby, Legnano, and there are all the mountains and orange trees. From the Vintage Traveler, another beautiful spot for you guys to enjoy. Ciao! Finally, I arrived in Tertenia early afternoon. My friend was waiting for me. He was a bit worried because he was expecting me much earlier. I shared with him the exciting journey and experience I went through while having lunch. It was time to leave, looking for another place to stay for the night again. I stored my bicycle in the car. I was a bit tired, but the kind of tiredness that was a very positive impact in a vintage cyclist traveler like me, because I was feeling the happiest man in the world, exactly as I visualize it, a great experience in this amazing land called Sardinia. Interesting enough, we kept driving in the Barbaggians land in the heart of Sardinia, but we couldn't find the kind of lodge we like, the agriturismo. After a long day, we decided to get back to my friend's house eventually, have a rest and get ready for the next ride. The last, the longest. But as for tonight, we deserve a very good dinner, a very good Italian dinner. I wanted to ride the longest stage before starting to communicate to my mind. It was time to prepare for the return to the normal, non-cycling life. Honestly, I was not expecting such an experience. My idea was to ride from Santa Margherita di Pula, where my friend's house was, to Teulada, and then follow another town called Sant'Adi to Capoterra, or Capoterra, back to Santa Margherita di Pula, talking about between 80 to 90 kilometers. But after Sant'Adi, I reached a small town called Pantaleo. I asked for the best way to go to Capoterra, and the lady looked at me and said, "Signore, 5 kilometers of gravel road, then turn right and you will find a normal road to Capoterra." So I look at her, encouraged, and I say, "Grazie, arrivederci."
Today I have a little bit of everything variety. Now I have a 4 kilometers of gravel road in the middle of nowhere, but it's in the middle of nowhere, fantastic in the middle of nowhere. So I've been told that this is the best road. I have to be careful because a bit of sand, so I stop filming, stop recording, so I can control better. But it's just I don't know how to describe. Incredible.